One.
Hello, welcome back to Duster and Bender Show. It's been a while since we've been out there, been able to do any of these. I've been indisposed, been out of town for a few days here. So, Bender, apparently a lot's happened over the last couple of games.
Well, first of all, you don't take vacation during the Stanley Cup playoffs. I don't even know what you were thinking. But then again, you got a boss too.
Yep, that's right. That's right. And, I was able to watch the games. We sat in a nice bar and watched the first period. And after we scored the goal to go up 1-0 on Friday night, they changed it to the Indians game. And that set me off a little bit, but they turned it right back. So I didn't miss any of the game Friday night.
All you really had to do was watch the last 3 minutes or so of the game to kind of sum up the what's happening, how the puck bounces, some crazy stuff. I honestly thought right after, the turnover there, we went up 3-0, and I turned around and I talked to my daughter and I said, "Hey, this one's done. Let's celebrate." And she said, "Well, there's more game left." Well, guess what? She was totally right. She's seen some of these heartbreaks over the last year or so. Yeah, I mean, it's I think the boys are I think they realize that they have to play all of the game, not partial part of the game. I don't even know the status of Zach Werenski. I stayed away from hockey for a couple of days. If he's good to go, great. It looked scary there for a while. Was it his back? Tell me what's going on.
Well, of course, they're not releasing anything on any injuries during the playoffs is the way they are. There's no injury reports whatsoever. So I don't know what it is. He is in the lineup tonight, Zach, and Mers is back too in the lineup tonight after missing Friday night's game. I don't know what was wrong with him either, obviously, but it'll certainly be nice to have them back. I noticed watching that game Thursday night, it's nice to have Ryan Murray in the lineup. I think he throws the best stretch pass of any of our defensemen. I mean, Zach certainly throws a great stretch pass, but Murray, he just about every third game he plays, he just does something amazing. So hopefully tonight's one of those nights too.
Yeah, I agree. And if Werenski can't go or is pulled out, I think that's what we were missing in the last game. Somebody that could step up on that line with Zach with Seth and be able to clear some of those pucks out. He's a good offensive defenseman, but he also has great defensive responsibility. And I think we saw it, when Seth left, the wheels came off really quick. When Zach left, the wheels came off very much like when Seth went down earlier in the year.
Yeah, I agree. It took us sort of out of our attacking offensive game as we saw going down towards the end there. And we just, back on our heels. But enough about that. Let's go back to Thursday a little bit. We do have Corpy back in goal tonight. I don't know if you heard that today or not.
Nope, I didn't hear that, but –
yeah, Corpy's going to start the game in goal. I'm sure, like the rest of the series, it'll be a quick hook. Hopefully we get more of Pierre-Luc that we saw on Thursday night. That was maybe the most incredible performance I've seen in a long time from a Blue Jacket. I think I've been waiting 3 years now for that Eric Lindrosian type performance, and I think we finally saw that Thursday night. So hopefully we'll see more of the same tonight.
Yeah, he had a really good game on Friday as well. I will give him credit. Yeah. He did what he needed to do. He really drew two players to him all the time, which left Cam open, Boone open. So there's a lot of upside. And you know what I think I take away from these guys? They didn't want to talk a lot about it. They were pretty pissed off that this happened. the morning breakfast after. It was real positive spin. And Torts doesn't have to get these guys going. There's no big speech. He's just going to say, go out and take it to them, boys. This is your series to win or lose. It's up to you. And they're going to leave it all out on the ice. It's going to be a great game. I'm really excited to see it. And if we're talking post game about the Blue Jackets rebuilding, no, I don't think they're rebuilding. I think that they're building something great right now. And I'm going to go out there and say it. 2-3 years, we may be looking at Stanley Cup final team just with their maturity. And I'd love to see that. I'm really excited.
Let's talk this year Stanley Cup final team. I think that this is a team that knows how to deal with adversity. They've done it for 2 seasons now. Last year with the whole, are they going to be able to re-sign Bob and Brett and blah, 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 and everything they dealt with last year to, they're facing the best team ever that hockey's ever seen, greatest team ever in the Tampa Bay Lightning, and the Blue Jackets are going to get crushed. All of a sudden, 4 games later, we're walking away, and we had that Thursday night's game reminded me so much of Game 1 last year when we fell behind 3-0 and came back and won. But yeah, and all the adversity this year. Oh, Bob and Brad went somewhere else, and Matt Duchene. Well, guess what? Bob and Brad and Matt Duchene are all at home right now, and make tea times for the morning. And our Blue Jackets have a chance to continue on in this thing, and they get it done tonight.
Yeah, well, good. I'm cautiously optimistic. I also look back and say, that Sidney Crosby and those Pens, they went down in a heap. Montreal, lowest seeded team to ever come back and beat a team like so many crazy things in this year of 2020. We're going to look back one of these days, Jim, as we're sitting in our rocking chair, and we're going to say, what the hell happened? And hopefully it's the Stanley Cup, Columbus Blue Jackets, hoisting the cup, and we get to go see it, and we get to pour champagne in it and put our grandbabies in it. Oh wait, I got grandbabies. You don't yet, but I have grandbabies. I'd like to put them in the cup.
I was gonna say, am I not supposed to be sitting in a rocking chair yet? Last thing.
Talking about hockey. That's what we do.
Was on Twitter a little bit today, and of course the whole Foligno penalty at the end of Game 4 there, and that led to the goal. I saw a lot of Toronto fans talking about how dirty the Blue Jackets play, and we're the dirtiest team in the league, and how they are so good at what they do that there's no reason that we shouldn't have 6 or 7 penalties every single game, and the league is screwing Toronto. And I got to tell you, I'm so tired of hearing this stuff. I now believe that Toronto fans may be the whiniest fan in sports.
Yeah, well, I would have to say that, and they've waited a long time to hoist that cup. So, we've never hoisted the cup in Columbus. But we don't whine every year. We just go out and do what we do. It's really funny, and that penalty was subjective. They may have not liked it, but the stick was in the wrong place. It looked like it hit his skate. And you know what? We wouldn't have been talking about that lame penalty if we didn't give up 3 goals prior. So let's just get away from it,
Amen. I agree. Like Nick said, he put himself in a position where he shouldn't have been there, and let's move on. Put it past him and move on. I think it was a penalty. Normally, I don't think they call something like that in overtime. They just oversee it and go. But you hit the nail on the head. We don't give up 3 goals in the last 4 minutes of the game. We're not even talking about that. We're talking about Boston or whoever we're playing. I guess it would be who won the Philadelphia-Tampa game.
Philly did.
Philly did?
Yeah.
So tonight's game is to play Tampa.
Yep.
So, all right.
Let's do what we do.
Let's hopefully we're talking here in about 4 hours. I got a pizza I'm going to put in the oven here and watch a little hockey.
All right, buddy. Well, we'll see you soon, and hopefully we're all smiles.
Sounds like a plan. See ya.